Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, Plants, Flowers, Oils, and Whimsy. I'm your host, Carrie, and I'm so thrilled that you've joined me today. In this episode, we are going to explore a truly heartfelt theme, the gift of time. We'll touch on the sacred nature of time, the beauty of aging, and how prayer and presence play a role in our lives. We'll also dive into some thoughtful reflections and rituals that can add meaning to our days. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's get started. There's an age-old wisdom that comes from the Bible which often guides my heart. It's from Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." This speaks volumes to me about the different phases in our lives and how each moment holds its own unique significance. We may not always understand why things happen when they do, but there's a divine timing at play. Patience can be a tough virtue to cultivate, especially in our fast-paced world where instant gratification is the norm. Yet, learning to embrace the ebb and flow of life can transform how we experience our days. Change is constant, and with each shift, there's a chance to grow, to learn, and to become more in tune with God's design for our lives. I often reflect on Proverbs 16:31 as well. Gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained in a righteous life. This beautifully underscores that aging is not something to dread, but something to honor and cherish. Like an artist's brush, time shapes each one of us, filling us with wisdom and grace. Indeed, every wrinkle and streak of gray carries a story, a lesson, a testament to the lives we've lived and the journeys we've undertaken. So let's cherish each passing moment and recognize it for the sacred gift that it is. Now let's talk about the power of prayer, presence, and finding beauty beyond mere appearances. Prayer has always been a restorative practice for me. Whenever life feels overwhelming, I turn to prayer, and it's like being enveloped in a comforting embrace from the divine. There's a specific verse that I find myself returning to time and again. Psalm 34:5 says, "Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame." This verse reminds me that true radiance comes from inner peace and a deep connection with God. One of my personal practices that helps me connect deeper during prayer is lighting a candle. The simple act of lighting a candle creates a peaceful ambiance, helping me focus and feel more present in the moment. It becomes a sacred space where I can let go of my worries and simply be. In those moments, I feel a profound sense of calm and clarity. It's a gentle reminder that beauty truly comes from within. So, the next time you find yourself seeking peace or a sense of clarity, I invite you to try incorporating small rituals like lighting a candle into your prayer time. It's amazing how these little practices can enrich your spiritual journey and reveal a beauty that goes far beyond what is visible on the outside. There are so many beautiful examples in Scripture of elders who embody radiance. Take, for instance, Sarah, who in her old age gave birth to Isaac, fulfilling God's promise. Or Naomi and Ruth, whose devotion and love for each other are heartwarming. Ruth's steadfast loyalty to Naomi led them both to a place of security and blessing. Then there's Anna the prophetess, who, at an advanced age, dedicated her life to worship and prayer, recognizing the baby Jesus as the promised Messiah when he was presented at the temple. And of course Moses, whose face shone with the glory of God after spending time in his presence on Mount Sinai. These remarkable figures show us that true beauty and radiance come from a life lived in obedience, faith, and love. When we walk with God, we cultivate an eternal beauty that time cannot diminish. This transformation of radiance isn't about physical appearance, but an inward glow that reflects our connection to the divine. It's a beautiful reminder that growing older can be associated with growing more radiant through our faith and actions. So let us be inspired by these biblical elders and strive to live in a way that allows our inner light to shine brightly. As we continue on this heartwarming journey, I want to encourage each of you to take a quiet moment for yourself. Whether it's early in the morning or late at night, find a few minutes to sit in silence, letting the world around you pause for a bit. This is a perfect time to reflect on the passage of time and what it means to you personally. Take out your journal and consider these prompts. What does radiance mean to you? How do you see God's work in your life today? What wisdom can you glean from your current experiences? Allow your thoughts to flow freely and see where they lead you. It's incredible how much clarity can come from such simple reflections. Moreover, incorporating quiet prayer into your daily routine can be immensely grounding. Sitting in silent prayer, even if just for a few minutes, can help you reconnect with your inner self and with God. It's a practice that nurtures the spirit and provides a deep sense of peace. You might find that expressing gratitude during these moments enriches the experience even more. Take this time to acknowledge the lessons you've learned and the growth you've experienced. Sending gratitude for the passage of time itself can be a powerful practice, reminding us that every single moment is a gift. Quiet reflection and mindful rituals can profoundly shift our perspective, helping us see the beauty in every season of life. So let's embrace these moments of stillness and let the divine work its wonders within our hearts. Thank you so much for joining me on this heartwarming journey today. It's always a joy to share these moments with you on plants, flowers, oils, and whimsy. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to stay updated, be sure to subscribe and join our newsletter. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so feel free to send me a message. Until next time, take care, stay radiant, and may your days be filled with grace and beauty. God bless.